What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. As you've seen in the last video, we went over changing the spark plug in the oil and adjusting the idle speed on the small ATV, the 110cc. And now we're going to be doing it on the Coleman CT200, the 200U I should say. Pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and clean the carburetor out on this also. The spark plug, here it is, the old spark plug. Rough looking. It goes in right there. It uses a 13/16 spark plug socket to take it off. Here's the boot. Just take it right off. There is the oil check stick, the dipstick. It's all in one, just like the ATV. You pull it out to check the oil. You pretty much want to fill it all the way up to where it's almost coming out. Both this and that take about 3 quarts of oil. I use 10W40 since it's a little warmer down here. Now to drain the oil, the little drain tube spot is right here, the bolt, 10mm to get it off and let the oil drain out. You can even tip it back a little bit just to make sure you get it all out if you want to. So let's get started. First we're going to take off the air cleaner. That's off. We're going to undo these 2 bolts, and this cover should slide out if I'm not mistaken. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Now with this off, it was on like this. There's a tube, the hose that goes into the top of the crankcase. It's a breather tube. Now with that off, you're going to go ahead and you can take off this piece. Just make sure you know which way you're taking it off, so that way you go ahead and put it back on the right way. And then now there's a hose right here that's connected, and you're going to want to undo the spring and this this bar. It's pretty simple. You just turn it and you can lift that one up. I'm obviously using one hand because I got the GoPro in the other hand, and then you just push this one right out just like that. There you go, just like that. I don't know if I'm be able to do that by hand. That thing's stuck on it pretty good. Let me try to get that real quick. Dummy me, I forgot that was the gas hose that goes up to the gas tank. So make sure you have something to catch the gas when you go to pull that hose off. I forgot to grab my can. I did for the four-wheeler, the ATV, but I wasn't even thinking with this one. Just trying to hurry up and get it done. And after that drains all out, actually that can sit there. Oh, maybe not. I was trying to pull the carburetor out so I can do 2 things at once. Alright, I already got some on the floor. Of course, my luck. But there you go. That's out. Let's go ahead and clean up this carburetor. Oh my god, look. Gas going everywhere. All over my phone. Idiot. All over the new spark plug. Idiot. Oh well. No one ever said I was the smartest one. You can take this one apart a lot more than you can that 110cc ATV one. Now whatever you go to take apart like that, remember how it's going. Okay? You don't want to like take this off and then this get turned, something happens. So just remember how you're taking it apart. I'm not going to take it apart way too much. I just want to be able to throw some carb cleaner in it and clean it out. Like you see all that? That's garbage, junk, nasty. To take this off, this is a slide pin. You can go ahead and pull it out. Takes the float off. That way you can go ahead and clean that needle right there and just spray everything down. That's about as far as I'm going to take it apart. We'll see. I got this one loosened right here. Doesn't look too bad, but that way I can spray everything through it, clean it out. So I'm going to go ahead and get the spray. Just go to town. Spray out all the holes, all the jets, everything that's in there. Spray it out pretty good. I even spray the outside to clean it all up. Just make sure there's no dirt nowhere. Just want to show you this real quick. It's almost like rust in it. You can feel how gritty it is. I don't know if you can hear it. It's pretty nasty. You hear all that junk? You can use your finger, use the towel, whatever you need to get it up pretty clean. It's pretty nasty, like it's starting to rust. It's no good. Go ahead and clean the outside. When I cleaned the carburetor out, I didn't videotape it, but when I cleaned it out on ATV, I did wear gloves. Obviously, I'm not right now. It's your option. Looks a little better, but still a little nasty. I'll just see if maybe I can let it soak for a little bit. I don't know. Anything's better than nothing. Okay, got it all cleaned up. Everything's good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and push it back on. Just don't forget the gasket. That's going to go on first. Remember to put it on the exact same way, and then hook up your hose and everything same way you took it all off, and then I'll pick you back up then. Okay, got this plate bolted back up. That's going to hold the air cleaner. Don't forget that gasket that I showed you, the rubber gasket. It goes on the outside of the carburetor, not the inside. There's already a gasket that's mounted flush to the engine, like one of those cardboard looking ones. Might even be a steel one, just the color of it looks cardboard. There's the old spark plug. Got the new one. Looks a lot better. That thing is way past its prime. Half the reason why this thing probably didn't run right. And since the spark plug hole is right there, I'm going to leave the air cleaner off and go ahead and put the spark plug on, just so it's easier to get to. And then go ahead, put your air cleaner back on, bolt it back up. I'm going to put some fresh fuel in it since I changed it out, emptied it all out with taking the carburetor off. And then we're going to start the bad boy up, see if we can get it to go. Okay, got it all back together. Everything seems pretty good. Let's go ahead. Gonna pour some gas in this bad boy. If I can do it one-handed, probably not. Okay, here we go. Put a little bit in. Make a mess, why not? I usually don't use the screen in there, but I'm going to start using it just to try to get any dirt or any sediment that comes out of the can or anything. That way, it's one less chance of getting the carburetor all clogged up. But I usually don't use it. It's a pain in the butt. Okay, that's enough for now. Gonna start up, try it out. Got the choke on. Alright, I don't think I finished the video on the Coleman, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Took it out a couple times since I did everything, rode it a few times. All in all, not too bad. It's running better than it was, but it's still not perfect. And the reason why I say that is because when it's running, I have to keep the choke right there. Not all the way open, and not all the way closed and not all the way open, or on and off, however you want to look at it. It has to stay right in between there, and I marked it right there on both sides just so I kind of know. And like I said, when I was cleaning out the carburetor, I could tell in the bowl where all the fuel sits that there was a lot of surface rust in there. And I don't know how far the surface rust is really going that I can't see. The needle that's in there could have just a small amount of rust on there that's just not allowing enough gas to get in there, and that's why I got to keep the choke somewhat on. For under 20 bucks, just like the ATV, I can go ahead and get a carburetor for this. So for now, this will do. It's running good, and with it like that, it runs perfectly fine, doesn't smoke or anything, but it's just not right, and that kind of drives me nuts. So I'll probably end up getting a new carburetor for this when I order one for the ATV, just to have a spare one for the ATV, and then this could always be a spare. Worst comes to worst. It's not perfect, but it does work and allows it to run. Also, real quick, got the Mustang back in the garage. I still have the fuel pump over there. I've been debating. I already had the fuel tank dropped halfway down, so I've been debating on what I want to do. If I want to just cut a hole in the back of the car, in the trunk, or if I really want to drop the fuel tank down. We'll see. I don't know yet. I'm still looking for a rear end with 373 gears. I think I'm going to just buy an extra rear end just to have it and use that one and keep this one as a spare. That's how to clean the carburetor, change the spark plug, and I even went over how to change oil if you want to do that on your Coleman CT200U. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Till next time, peace.